I'll be putting links in the description again. I was watching a video by Pamela Popper, and she was talking about this, and I looked it up, and this is what I came up with. This is called, let me look, oops, I went past it. Schools turn to surveillance tech to prevent COVID-19 spread. This is going on in Ohio. Now, I want to make something clear that I believe, because when I was listening to Pamela Popper, she was saying how people need to pull their kids out of schools, out of public school, and homeschool their kids because of all the insanity. And I think she's absolutely right. People do need to do that. But you have to understand that that's exactly what they want people to do. They want everything online, including school. And they want people to be separate. You know, they don't want people congregated together anywhere. And that includes school. So if enough people pull their kids out of school because of all the nonsense and craziness, then they'll have to shut them down, and the rest of the kids that remain, are going to have to turn to online just as much as the other kids have, because they're not going to be able to maintain a school with just a few students. And please keep in mind that the things they're going after, the things they're going, like schools, police officers, even releasing inmates. Now, I do understand right now they're replacing those inmates with other criminals, you know, like the ones who actually want to reopen their businesses, or I think eventually when masks become mandatory everywhere, that you'll probably get fined for not wearing a mask. And if you don't pay the fine, where are you going to end up? You'll end up in jail. But eventually, they're going to replace the jails with the RFID microchip, because once you have a microchip and they can track your every movement and control every aspect of your life, they're not going to need prisons. And keep in mind, all of these things cost a lot of money. If they got rid of schools, privatized police officers, or whatever they're going to end up doing with that, if they end jails, schools, they're going to save a pile of money, So, they don't want your kid in school because it costs them money, and they need your kid online because they want everyone into the Internet of Things. So, I'm just going to read a little bit of this. This is pretty lengthy, but this says, when students return to school in New Albany, Ohio in August, they'll be carefully watched as they wander through red brick buildings and across well-kept lawns, and not only by teachers. The school district, with 5 schools and 4,800 students, plans to test a system that would require each student to wear an electronic beacon to track their location to within a few feet. The technology logs which students and teachers are in each classroom throughout the day. The hope is such technology could prevent or minimize an outbreak of COVID-19, the deadly respiratory disease at the center of a global pandemic. I mean, look how they sell this stuff. Oh my, it's just for your peace and safety. Yeah, I thought when the Bible spoke about peace and safety, it was talking about, you know, an actual war, like with bombs and guns. But it could be just talking about coronavirus. And I don't mean to laugh because I think it's really funny and hilarious. I just have to laugh to keep my sanity about this. I know that my faith and trust belongs in Jesus Christ, and that this is all in God's control. And those who put their faith and trust in Him don't need to worry about these things. They're going to be taken care of one way or another. Either God's going to give us the strength to face death, or He's going to give us the strength to get through what we need to get through. So, please put your faith and trust in Jesus. Repent of your sins. And as always, have a blessed day.